Setting up an inclusive classroom is fundamental to inclusion and at the core of good teaching practice. The supports and strategies which contribute to an inclusive classroom not only benefit learners with identified additional support needs, but also enhance the learning and participation of all learners in a class. And if the supports and strategies of an inclusive classroom are routinely in place, this will reduce the extent to which further additional support is required for specific learners and allow the implementation of individual support to be minimally intrusive. Within Circle, we think of an inclusive classroom as dependent on the physical environment, the objects and spaces, the social environment, the people and how they interact, and structures and routines that are in the environment, all of which impact either positively or negatively on the motivation, organisation and participation of learners. The Inclusive Classroom Scale provides a structured way of rating the classroom environment based on the Circle framework. It consists of 3 ratings tables, one each for the physical environment, the social environment and structures and routines, and a summary table. Each of the key areas, physical environment, social environment and structures and routines, is divided into 5 constituent parts. For example, the physical environment is divided into accessibility of space, adequacy of space, sensory space, visual supports and availability of objects. It's then up to the teacher to rate each of these from 4 to 1, where 4 is where the environment is exceptional in supporting participation, to 1 where the environment strongly interferes with participation. Individualised criterion statements related to the rating scale are available to help decide on the rating. This is also supported by a set of reflective questions for each. The ratings from each of the 3 sections can then be transposed to the summary of the Inclusive Classroom Scale, which can then be used to identify areas of good practice and areas requiring improvement. This, together with the Circle Inclusive Classroom Planning page, can be used to keep a record of change and development in this area.